no one elected. When they came to power, people said, people won't fight back. We're not like the quick-tempered Greeks and French. And young people took to the streets and proved them wrong. Thousands of students took to the streets in 2010. And do you know what they did? They gave hope and they gave confidence to others, to working people who said, if they can fight back, then we can fight back too. And that is our role today as well. Now, this is the plight facing young people today. Young people face, for the first time since World War II, a worse lot in life than their parents. Mass youth unemployment, not able to get an affordable home, cuts to youth services, the slashing of EMA, the trebling of tuition fees. It is a disgrace, a government of millionaires slamming the door in the faces of millions of young people. And what this government are trying to do is they have said we're all in this together, which has veered from the ludicrous to the offensive ever since it was first said. Because while ordinary people are having the biggest kicking since literally the 1920s, it remains boom time for the people at the top. Last year, you were in the top 1,000. Your wealth went up by nearly a fifth. The year before that, it went up by 30%. There is money in this country, and it is in the bank accounts of the millionaires who are funding the Conservative Party. So what we need to do is this. We've got to give people hope, because this government are trying to redirect people's justifiable anger at their ever-declining living standards, from the people at the top who cause this crisis, to people's neighbours down the streets, the working poor against the unemployed over benefits, non-disabled people against disabled people over benefits, private sector workers against public sector workers over pensions. It is the politics of divide and rule. You've been robbed, so why shouldn't your neighbour be robbed as well? And we are there to give people hope and to direct people's anger at the people who plunge the entire world into the mess that we are in together. So let's link together our fights. We link together our fights. Because other than the people at the top, we are all in this together. Let's link with the disabled people having their benefits taken away, the thousands who are dying after being found fit for work, the part-time workers having their tax credits taken and their pensions attacked. All of these people have one fight. We link those together. And my favourite quote of all time is this. It is a quote from Frederick Douglass, a 19th century African-American statesman, a freed slave, and he said this: power concedes nothing without a demand. It never has, and it never will. The only way we get change is the struggle and sacrifice from below, not the generosity and goodwill of those above. We have to fight for ourselves and for our futures, and you are at the forefront, so keep fighting. Occupy your universities, stand in the proud tradition of peaceful civil disobedience, and give hope to others. We stand together, we fight together, we will win together. Thank you. Thank you, Owen. Before I introduce the next speaker, I have a small bit of admin. There's a student from the University